Royal Enfield has challenged the conventions of the motorcycle industry for over a century. In 1901, the first Enfield motorcycle was created in Redditch, England. Made like a gun by engineers dedicated to precision and excellence in manufacturing. World War I saw civilian motorcycle production stop, but Royal Enfield still produced a number of bikes. By the 1920s, the range had expanded to include sports models and V-twin machines and even an open-frame ladies' bike. The 1920s also saw Enfield's greatest racing successes at the famed Brooklands circuit and the Isle of Man TT. In 1932, the first Bullet was created, a testament to endurance, versatility and speed. It was a bike that typified Royal Enfield culture. World War II led to another change in the business, with a secret factory being built in southern England. The best-known Enfield product of the time was the Flying Flea, a 125 that was light enough to parachute into enemy territory. In 1953, Madras Motors was charged with buying some motorbikes for the Indian Army. There was only one choice. 750 bullets were bought as champions of the harsh environment. At this time, a prodigious talent sat atop a Royal Enfield in the form of Johnny Britton. Humble and tenacious, he was the human embodiment of Royal Enfield. His attitude and success across the grueling 6-day trial event further showed Royal Enfield's guts and that these bikes were built to last. The 1950s also gave birth to some great feats of engineering with the creation of the Crusader and Constellation. By 55, Madras Motors had a license to manufacture the Bullet. Enfield India Limited was established. The 60s saw the birth of the 750cc Interceptor, as well as the landmark Continental GT Cafe Racer. The GT was a response to change in attitude towards motorcycling, a youth trait that helped create an exciting and attractive bike for the legions of young men who entered into the race. Meanwhile, Bullet production flourished in India. By 77, Indian motorbikes began to be sold in the UK to meet a demand from a newly formed classic motorcycle movement. The 80s saw Enfield's export markets flourish, with European distributors supplying the bike to a new generation of enthusiasts. The 90s were a decade of reappraisal. New bikes, new owners, and new attitudes. An international tourist industry developed around the timeless Bullet too. Tour organisers set themselves up to take